You like heads?
I have this in my notes. I'm assuming the joke was supposed to be that Robert Redford says he just thinks heads are okay, but we're talking, blowjobs. I have some not nice things to say about this movie. First, let's get the mumbo jumbo out of the way. I have a lot of physical movies that I haven't watched, but I have bought, and like with the games, I am going to motivate myself to watch them by reviewing them. I had heard of this movie before. It was $6, it was a Criterion Collection, and I looked at it and it was half off, so it was actually $3, and I said, why not? Downhill Racer is about David Chaplet and his journey from an amateur athlete to Olympic gold medalist, all within 101 minutes? The biggest problem I have here is that 1, Robert Redford's character sucks to watch, and 2, it's boring as hell. Movies have been made about unlikable characters. It's obviously possible. Paul Schrader has built a very consistent career writing about flawed men, but I find Chaplet irredeemable. He starts as an underdog with zero humility, refusing to ski due to his starting position and then wiping out when he's given a better one. When he gets home, he manipulates a childhood sweetheart into sex, ignoring her after the fact.
I've got a chance to go to Denver this fall and study dental hygiene. Of course, if I do that, it means finding an apartment and everything. And then Pam, you remember Pam Hauser? She's going to Yellowstone to work as a waitress. She wanted me to come with her. And afterwards we could travel. I'd sort of like to see everything. It's such a big decision to make. Well, what do you think I should do?
I don't know. You got any more of that gum?
And then, the moment he gets back to Europe, gets with someone else. The point here is supposed to be the parallelism between how he treats others as an amateur and then how he's treated as a professional. Now he's exploited by coaches for fundraisers, he's treated as a product by advertisers, he's treated as a poster boy by the media, he's treated poorly by his new partner, etc. But let's examine that romantic relationship really quick. She doesn't call him while out, doesn't make time for him, and they just chance spot each other at a party while she's with someone else. She takes him outside in private, gives him a Christmas gift, and is telling him about her Christmas vacation, and he just wails on the horn. I get the parallelism, the disregard for his feelings mirrors that earlier car scene. There's a chance for a conversation, he refuses it. He's treated how he treated others, yet his ego prevents, anything beyond it. I get it, I do. But he doesn't learn anything as he later gets his closest team competition out of the running and then wins the gold medal for downhill racing. His ego is fueled successfully. He watches the one that would beat him tumble down at the last moment, showing that stardom is fragile and lonely and tragic. But I think David just fucking sucks, and since this is the end of our time with him, I think I just saw a shithead get vindicated rather than ominous foreshadowing. Apparently, he was originally supposed to lose?
Of course, stupidly, I had gone the whole way with the idea, and in the end, to show that there is a justice in the world, I had Redford lose the last race.
And that would have been a way more satisfying conclusion. Talk shit, get hit, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. I mean, a fool's lips walk into a fight, and his mouth invites a beating. You know what I'm saying? I think that the reason this is remembered today is the skiing sequences and cinematography. It does look amazing, and the camera operators do a great job recording stuntmen going by and skiing themselves. Robert Redford is apparently a skier, but didn't ski himself.
Redford is a good skier himself.
Yeah, he had.
I'm sure
he
you
did.
had to double him.
Well, the problem was he had just before we started, he was going to do most of his own skiing, and he pulled a hamstring, or not cut a. It wasn't a hamstring. Cut a tendon. That was it. He cut a tendon. In a snowmobile accident in his ranch in Utah, and he arrived, hobbling. I mean, even we had to be very careful just in terms of shooting him for the first month and the long shots very carefully so that you didn't notice the limp. And he wasn't able to get into doing his own skiing until very near the end of the picture.
Thus, Joe J. Jalbert is the GOAT, technical director and Redford stand-in. The Criterion release comes with this film essay where the online publication and my physical copy differ in where this quote comes from, so that's cool. A Letterboxd user noted that I should look at Robert Redford's pants, so I saw someone's ass, went, that's a nice butt. And then Robert Redford went next, and I went, that's a worse butt. And then both of us were trying to get a glimpse of his dad's butt. Weirdo. You can see Stallone at one point. They have a friend named Jake, too, who thought this movie was great.
No, I don't think so. Jay!
Redford's character is the character of a cur, of a street dog, who happens to be better than the finest purebreds. He's going to lift his leg on the sofa no matter what we do.
More like shit in a garden.
I think you can't take away from the actors, and you should not become so conscious of the downhill and those technical details. It's there on film. I think it speaks for itself. But the actors are what's going to propel the story.
My butt also propels poop.
After you've seen the movie, how much of that movie is Redford? And that without Redford, you don't know if it would have worked. I think this was sort of perfect casting.
Avengers Endgame will forever be Robert Redford's best role.
Okay, then give me the case.
And he said, hands down, it's the best thing ever made about skiing. Well, of course, that's a limited number of movies, but...
Yeah, according to who? Have you seen Better Off Dead?
I see him.